Hi guys, and welcome back to another empties video. This time it's my spring empties that I'm going to show you. I have a bag. It's quite full, not as full as it usually is. So I guess I haven't used up that many things this time, but I do have some things that I want to share with you, share my thoughts on, whether they are good or bad. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to pick out what I feel like is important for me to talk about. Alright, so I used up quite a bit of hair products this time around. I used up 7 shampoos and 1 hair mask. That's a lot for me for just like throughout just a few months, but I think it's because I've had these products in for a long time, so it's not like I started them and finished them within a few months. So that's that. And then I have a few body products and skincare products. So okay, first off, this is like a miscellaneous, just a Kiss brush on nail glue. This is what I tend to go for, but it's impossible to open this now, and I think it's pretty empty. I've had this for like 2 years. So, but I will recommend it. It's really nice. It has like a nail polish brush to apply the glue with, and I think that's very convenient. I think we're gonna get the shampoos out of the way. I have mostly full sizes, but I've got 3 that are like samples or travel size. So one is from Alaya Sahil, I think the brand is called. It is organic shampoo, an extra mild formula for a sensitive scalp. So they come in these little packs like so, and it's basically just powder inside. So I just put a little bit of powder, about like a teaspoon or so, into the palm of my hands, and I rubbed it with wet hands and applied it to my hair, and whew, it works fine. What I don't love about this is the powder that comes up and it gets all in your nose, in your lungs. It's not great like that, and it's a little bit like messy. I also have a like body shower soap powder thing going on that I'm using right now at the moment, and same thing with that one. That one's also a little bit like clumpy. I didn't feel like this was very clumpy. It kind of just lathered up, and it was easy to evenly apply into my hair. It didn't do anything special, I felt like. It's not like I'm not gonna repurchase this product, but I think it was cool to try out. I love that they have these sample kind of packages just to try out and figure out if you enjoy it. And so yeah, that's that. And then I always grab one of these Kevin Murphy little tiny travel bottles. I think I've tried most of their hair products through these kind of packaging. This is the balancing wash. So this is something I've had in my shower for a while. I only use it when my scalp is kind of irritated or sore, sensitive. I use this and I feel like it helps a little bit. It's not revolutionary by any means. I might repurchase, but I'm not sure. Maybe I will. I've had something, I think I'm just going to talk about this first, because I've had this that has been a lifesaver for me in those times where I've had my scalp being really sensitive and sore. Ever since I used the Maria Nila shampoo like 2 years ago now, I think, I've never had that happen to me ever with anything, any products, anything. But then after that, my scalp became really, I had an allergic reaction to that shampoo, and it became sensitive and sore. Not itchy or anything, but just sensitive. So I tried everything, and the only thing that actually worked for me was the Redken All Soft shampoo with argan oil. And this is not cruelty free, unfortunately, but it was like the only thing that helped me through that time. So I've had this shampoo in my shower ever since. And whenever I feel a little bit like sensitive, because after the time with that Maria Nelia shampoo, every once in a while I get that sensitive, irritating, sore feeling in my scalp. Not often, but like maybe every other month or so. And so that's when I go in and use this one. So I think I'm actually going to repurchase this shampoo just to have with as like an emergency shampoo to use. At least until I can find something cruelty free instead. So that's that. And then I also used up this Olaplex number 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo. This is actually really nice. I really enjoy this one. It has quite a bit of a thicker formula compared to your typical shampoo. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very thick. And you don't need much. It lathers up beautifully, and it really makes your hair feel nice and clean. So yeah, I really like this one. I can see myself repurchasing this. This is for all hair types, cruelty free as well. The Kevin Murphy products are also cruelty free, by the way, and I believe, I don't know much about these Elias Sahil organic products, but I believe that they are cruelty free. It says natural, organic, and vegan. Yeah, free from animal testing. So that's great. And then I have 3 other shampoos. This one is Paul Mitchell Shampoo 2, Clarifying Removes Buildup. That's what it says. I've had this in my shower for a while as well, because I only use this whenever I've had styling products in my hair, either, you know, hair mousse or like a styling product, heat protectant, hairspray, hair dry shampoo, things like that, things that kind of clogs and builds up in my hair. And I find that this really works. It's not, again, nothing revolutionary. I've had other more clarifying shampoos that I've loved even more, but my favorite one, I have one more bottle of my favorite one. I can't remember the name at the top of my head, but that's like my favorite, but that's out of, it doesn't, I don't think they make that anymore. So I might repurchase this one, not because it's amazing, but because it does what it's supposed to do. It works well. It clarifies, it makes my hair clean, and yeah, nothing bad to say about this. It's pretty good. Cruelty free as well. Next are some shampoos that I got from iHerb.com. I used to buy a lot of things from iHerb back in the days, and then for many years I wasn't able to purchase anything for some reason. It wouldn't accept my card, it wouldn't accept my shipping address or anything. But the last 2 years I've again been able to purchase from iHerb, and that makes me really happy. So I repurchased some shampoos that I used to use years and years back, and I just couldn't remember quite how I felt about these. This one is the Desert Essence Green Apple and Ginger Volumizing Shampoo, and then this one is the Giovanni Route 66 Max Volume Shampoo for limp and lifeless hair. Both of these are cruelty-free as well. I used to really like this brand, the Desert Essence, specifically the deodorant, but I cannot seem to find that deodorant anymore. That was like my favorite cruelty-free, no aluminum deodorant, and I prefer roll-ons, and it is just impossible to find roll-on cruelty-free no aluminum deodorants that actually works and smells nice. But this brand used to have one, and if anyone knows where I can find that, let me know, because that was amazing. But this one is pretty good as well. I don't mind this. It smells really nice. But again, nothing revolutionary, nothing it's just like an average shampoo, I feel like. This, I would say, I remember this being more average than I actually feel like it was this time around. I feel like this was really living up to over my expectations. Yeah, I think this was really doing its job. It was cleaning my hair and making it also a little bit volumizing. My hair isn't the best to work with. My hair is kind of thin and, yeah, lifeless, and it just kind of loses its volume very fast, and my hair gets greasy after day one. So when I find shampoos that makes my hair last so I don't have to wash it every day, I like prefer to wash my hair every third or fourth day. Every third or fourth day, but most shampoos doesn't allow me to do that. So I'm very happy when I find shampoos that does that for me. Not that this, I mean, I would probably say that I have to wash my hair like every other day with this shampoo, which is okay, but it's not great. So I might repurchase this, but again, it's not my favorite one. It's not one of my top 5, you know. Out of the shampoos I just talked about, I think I'm gonna repurchase these two, probably, the Redken and Olaplex number 4. The one I'm using at the moment is really good. That's like the kind of shampoo that allows me to wait a little longer before I clean it again. I'll talk more about that when it arrives in my empties. But my last hair product is a leave-in cream, Structure Repair No Rinse Nourishing Cream from Maria Nila. So I got a set with shampoo, conditioner, and then this one. And because I freaked out about the shampoo, I reacted to that one. I got rid of the conditioner as well. Or maybe I used it up. I can't really remember. But this one I kept using because I didn't feel like I reacted to this. I only apply this in my lengths anyways, not in my scalp. And I've had this in my cupboard for a very long time, for I guess 2 years. It smells nice. This is completely empty now. I guess you can scrape out a little bit, but I did use one of those little spatulas to try to scrape out as much as possible from this. Nothing to write home about. Not impressed by this product at all. I thought I'd use it up just so it wouldn't go to waste, because I felt really bad about the two other products. So that's the only reason why I decided to use it up, not because it was so good. So wouldn't really recommend anything from Maria Nila, really, to be honest. I think it's a very overhyped brand from my personal experience, at least, but it's cruelty free, and that's initially why I was interested in this brand. Okay, and then I have two body products. One is from, I think you say Kitsch, 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 Kitsch. I don't know. I don't know how you say this brand, but I don't know how you pronounce this brand, but it is a body wash bar from this brand. It is called the PSL Pumpkin Spice Latte, and I thought that this was going to be like a scent experience. It really wasn't. It didn't smell as good as I thought it was going to smell. It even has like top notes, middle notes, and base notes. Top notes are spicy cinnamon sticks and cardamom, and then middle notes are cassia bark, warm clove, and ginger. And then I have the base notes of sweet vanilla, and black pepper. Yeah, I was kind of just curious to try out some solid bars for different purposes. Currently, I believe that one is from the same brand, but currently I'm using a solid shampoo, the one that I was just raving about, that I really, really enjoy. This one, not so much. I had this in like this little cloth, natural cloth bag that I kept right over my shower, so it wouldn't dissolve with all the water, but I had it nearby. And every time I showered, I just took it out and kind of lathered it up and applied it as a regular soap. But it was very strongly scented, but yet I couldn't smell much after my shower. But it really affected my hands and my eczema on my hands. I'm very sensitive to perfume on my actual hands, so it wasn't the best product for me because my hands was really irritated and sensitive, and my eczema would flare up whenever I used this, and it would kind of mesh in with the natural hand cloth that I kept it in, and it would get all messy inside of that. And I thought about keeping it in one of those Lush little tin boxes, but those become kind of rusty when you keep them in the shower, and if I keep them outside of the shower, I tend to forget to use them. So I guess I've just realized that going all natural with all of my products is not what works for me. So to cleanse my body, I don't think the best thing is to use a solid bar for me. It was just a very dull experience as well. It was just a little bit of a hazard, and I really want to get like this spa feeling from using a body product in my shower. So this is not going to be a repurchase. I'm pretty sure this is going to be great for some people if you really are into those solid bars to use, but I prefer using that shampoo bar. I really enjoy that one, and I'm pretty sure I will repurchase that one. But for this, no. It's cruelty-free, by the way, and gluten-free, and has earth-friendly ingredients and recycled paper packaging. So there's lots of good things about this brand and about this product specifically, but I just realized it wasn't for me. The other body product is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Bom Dia Bright Cream Cheirosa 40 fragrance. It's infused with renewing fruit AHAs and a vitamin C. So this, to me at least, I haven't read the notes or anything, but to me this is like a rosy vanilla scent, and it smells really nice. It's not as in your face as some of the other Sol de Janeiro scents, and it's a little bit more grown up, a little bit more classy, not as super tropical, fruity, sugary as some of the typical other ones, and I enjoyed this. Yeah, I liked it, but Solitara is not cruelty free anymore, so I'm not going to repurchase this. If I were to repurchase one of these butter Balm Dia Bright creams, I would probably not repurchase this because it to me the scent was classic, nice, good scent, but just a little bit, I don't know, boring maybe? Just average. But I think a lot of people would love this scent. I'm pretty sure. And I do think this is very popular as a scent as well. But the original, the yellow one, is probably my favorite so far. I'm glad I got through this. This was big for me. I'm not much of a body butter, body lotion person. I don't really have problems with dry skin on my body. Dry skin in my face, on the other hand, that's a huge problem. But the only place I really get dry on my body are on my legs and like on my upper arms for some reason. And that's about it. So I don't use a lot of butter in body lotion. So I'm happy I got through this. That's good. And then my favorite like intimate care brand is Deodoc, and so I used up 2 products from them. The Intimate Shaving Foam with the scent Fresh Coconut. Yeah, just a really nice shaving foam. Really, really nice. Most likely will repurchase. They're a little bit on the expensive side, I will say that. So it's a little bit of a splurge for me, but they're not like crazy expensive, but they're definitely not what I would consider affordable. It also says helping minimize irritation developed with gynecologists. I believe there's 2 female gynecologists that are behind this brand, and it is Swedish. The other one I used up is the Intimate Aftershave Balm, also with fresh coconut. This is also so nice. This is also quite small and expensive, so I used one of the spatulas that I bought this, or was it, yeah, last year I purchased, and it just scraped out every drop of this because, yeah, I got a little bit. It's so nice. Got everything out of this one, and probably will repurchase both of these, most likely. Lastly, I have 3 skincare products I just want to mention. Really enjoyed this one, the K Beauty Secrets Aloe Vera Sheet Mask. This is soothing for normal and oily skin. Now I have normal to dry skin, but this was really like calming to my skin. I've had a bunch of problems with my skin in my face and my under eyes this winter, so I'm like always looking for products that are hydrating and calming and soothing to the skin, and so this was really nice, I think. Also, I used up 2 cleansers. I feel like I'm missing a cleanser. Oh yeah, I'm missing one tiny small little sample from SkinCeuticals. I think I have it in my travel bag, but that was really nice as well. Then I used up the number 7 Radiant Results Nourishing Melting Gel Cleanser. Radiant and healthier looking soft skin with vitamin C, E, and B5 and grapeseed oil. This is one of those cleansers that they're very like gel-like, but you apply it to dry skin and kind of massage it in, and then the best way to rinse or take it off is with a warm, damp cloth. And if I do it that way, it really worked. It took a little bit of time for me to figure out how to use this in the best possible way, because my preferred way is to just wet my face and kind of rub the cleanser in and take it off and double cleanse like that. But with these gel cleansers or like melting cleansers, you have to go about it a little bit differently. But it was fine. I don't think I'm going to repurchase. It's just not my preferred way of taking off my makeup, but it's not like a bad product, just not for me, I don't think. This is the, oh, by the way, number 7 is cruelty-free. This is the Paula's Choice Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser for normal to dry skin. It says, silky lotion gently removes makeup and impurities, replenishes skin's protective barrier. So I've had this to use in my shower for quite some time. I enjoy this. It's not super effective to remove makeup. Definitely not enough to cleanse just once, but that's fine. I always double cleanse. This is just a typical cleanser where you wet your face and then apply it and rinse it off with water. It is non-irritating and fragrance-free, and it says never animal tested, which is true. The Paula's Choice brand in of itself is cruelty-free, but they are now owned by a parent company that isn't cruelty-free. So I don't like purchasing makeup or skincare from Paula's Choice anymore, but it is one of my favorite brands, and I've had a lot of skin issues, like I just said, this winter, and there are just a few products that I have to keep repurchasing because it's the only thing that's working at the moment. So until I find something cruelty-free, that's what I'm going to purchase. But I've since I've since purchased the red cleanser that they have from Paula's Choice, which is very, very similar to this one, both in the way they work, in the way they feel, in the way the result is. So it just depends on what I think. To be honest, I think I prefer the red one. I thought I preferred this one, but now that I've used the red one for a while, I actually think I like that one better. But it's just, they're very, very, very similar. So I might repurchase this one in the future. I think I'm gonna stick to the red one. But the main reason why I had to buy that cleanser, the red one, is because it is free from hyaluronic acid, which is close to impossible to find skincare products these days without hyaluronic acid, which I started reacting to this winter. I used tons of products with hyaluronic acid in them, like cleanser, toner, serum, day cream, night cream, SPF. They all had hyaluronic acid in them, and it was just too much for my skin to handle. So I'm slowly now reintroducing hyaluronic acid to my face, or my skin in my face. And so far it's been going okay, but I'm very, very careful now. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought that hyaluronic acid is only going to make my skin more hydrated and feel more moisturized. But I learned that if you apply too much, it might become too much for your skin to handle, which is what happened in my case. So that's that. Those were all the products I wanted to talk about today. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you have a great day moving forward, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye!